Well, here's what we know from authorities. Now, this is from national police there in Honduras. They were arrested. These 5 Syrian nationals were arrested in Tegucigalpa, the capital of Honduras. Now, they were holding fake Greek passports, is what authorities are telling us. Now, these could have been altered, falsified, but they are fake Greek passports. Now, authorities in Honduras have contacted Greek authorities to make sure that they're aware of what they found in their country. Now, about their intentions, Chris. Now, this, of course, is the big question. Now, according to authorities there in Honduras, these men were trying to travel from the capital, Tegucigalpa, to San Pedro Sula, and then from there, from San Pedro Sula, they were planning, according to authorities, to travel to the United States. Now, I've been to San Pedro Sula. We've been covering immigration stories in Central America for a while now. There is obviously a route that a lot of these immigrants from Central America take to make it to the United States. So according to Honduran authorities, that was their plan. Now, we've got to measure this, Chris, because there is no nexus to terrorism according to what authorities are telling us at this particular time. They have alerted Greek authorities, but they are measuring this, saying that they do not have any evidence that there is any nexus to terrorism, that these are terrorists, or that these are even refugees. They are calling them nationals. So these are 5 nationals that were found in Honduras with fake passports. Now, it's important to note that Interpol is also involved. We actually have seen these passports. We're digging into this. I'm talking to some of my contacts there in Honduras to try to get more information, but that is the latest. 5 Syrian nationals found in the capital of Honduras trying to travel to an airport that is closer to the United States. San Pedro Sula is in the northwest quadrant of that country, and trying to make it to the United States.